Welcome to another video, A Walk with Phil, and today I'm in Dudley Town, and the reason I'm here in Dudley Town is because I've heard that a portrait or a picture has appeared in one of the streets here in Dudley, and also it could very well be a Banksy. Well, that could be a bit of a slight exaggeration, but for those who know of Banksy, he's this mysterious figure who produces artwork on sides of buildings almost overnight, and he usually goes on he's got a dedicated web page, and he usually announces that a new artwork has appeared wherever. At the moment I don't think he's claimed this one, but it would be nice if it was a Banksy, wouldn't it? But yeah, I'm going to take a look at this artwork that's mysteriously appeared overnight. And before I do that, we'll have a little look around the centre of Dudley Town at the High Street and see what's actually going on here on a Sunday morning. And here on a Sunday morning, Dudley Town Centre ought to be fairly quiet. Well, we're going to have a look and see if that's the case. Well, it's a bit noisy this morning here in Dudley Town Centre on a damp Sunday morning. Weather certainly has changed today. Anyway, what I want to do in this video, as I said, is just have a look at a new Banksy mural that's appeared on one of the walls here in Dudley. Well, it has to be said that Banksy hasn't yet claimed it, but what do you think? Do you think it's a Banksy? Well, we'll have a look at it in a minute. But anyway, we'll start here in Dudley Town Centre with the church over in the distance there. I think that's St Edmund's Church, isn't it? And we've got the Castle Pub just here, and this place here called the betting shop Ladbrokes, and it used to be a pub, didn't it, called the Hen and Chickens. Oh, back in the day. Oh, when did the Hen and Chickens close? Oh, it closed about the mid-80s, I think. But I always see Ladbrokes, but it's spelled, is it Ladbrokes? Ladbrokes? We pronounce it Ladbrokes, don't we? And if we just cross over here, we can see the British Art Foundation, a furniture and electrical store over there, and that was also a pub called the Angel, and that was closed in 2004. We've got some happy clappy stuff going on here. A church. I've set up shop here in the market, getting everybody G'd up, clapping and dancing. I'm never really in the mood for that sort of thing at this time of the morning anyway. There's New Street down there with the building on the corner dated 1923. Well, I've had to walk past that cacophonous racket. Well, it depends on your view really, doesn't it? Whether you think it's a racket or not. A bit too early for me. As I said, so I had to walk past the markets and see what else we can see just down here. I did do a video around here a few months back, and I'll show you this place here, because you see this here where it's got the Plaza Mall. That used to be the Woolworths store, and next to it we've got this building called the Extra Mega Bargains. I wonder what sort of mega bargains they have in there. Toys, stationery, electrical, pet food. But we used to have a shop just next to the Woolworth building. It was a Maypole, it was called. Next to that was Predy's, and then we'd have the railway vaults just here on the end here, just next to where we got that signage that says the Long Entry, which I think leads on to King Street. But next to that, where we've got now the Pound Bakery and the Superdrug and One Beyond. I think it's where One Beyond was. I think all along here used to be a place called the Dudley Arms. A bit of a quite terrible really to have demolished that building. It was a very iconic building, that. And that was there from 1800 before it was demolished in 1968. And just at the end, I suppose just around here, there used to be a shoe shop. I think it was a shoe shop called True Form. Used to see a lot of them, didn't you, True Form, in and around the Black Country towns. And just ahead of me here, we got the Fountain Arcade. I don't really know what's really going on in there these days, but there's a vape store next to it, and I think there used to be a jeweller's just on this shop just there, and we got this I think it was opened, what, 1926? And we've got the famous fountain, drinking fountain here. That also, I believe, was opened in 1926. It's all cut off now. There's no water comes through those. What are they? Duck faces, whale faces, mermaid. I don't know what they are actually. It's like a gargoyle of some sort. There's a lion's head there. It's quite ornate, isn't it? But no longer in use. And I've often said this. Up and down many of our black country towns that don't have any fountains, water features. Well, they used to be, but they've cut them all off, got rid of them. And if you look at some of the European towns and cities, they make big play of their water features. Bon Marché been closed some time now, that building. But I'm getting close now to where a piece of Banksy art has appeared here in Dudley Town. Well, we don't really think it's a Banksy, do we, Paul? Well, he hasn't claimed it, shall we say. Anyway, this is the High Street. You can see Top Church ahead of me with its famous steeple at the top of the hill. And down here, I think this is Stone Street. And Sunday morning there's still a fair few shops open actually on a Sunday morning here in Dudley Town. I'll just show you this place here. This is Welcome to the Griffin over there, Marston's pub. Fine looking building, isn't it, this one? It's very difficult to get a clear view at times because of all these cars parked on the roads. Think of that, eh? Quite an old looking place, that. And it's a bit quieter down here. The old police station was down there. You can see a few shops along here, look on the ahead of me. Mainly to do with, well, I don't know what they are. We've got a nail bar, we've got an estate agent. Yeah. Old building ahead of me, look at all those fire escape at the back there, look. You don't really get to see the backs of these buildings, do you? They're all very fancy and ornate at the front. And then once you get round the back of them, you know. Connells have got a few properties for sale on here, haven't they? We've got an end terrace, if you like, here, look. £220,000 in Banklands Road. We'll take a look. We'll have a better look of Stone Street one of the days. It's full of history down there. Anyway, there's Bernardo's. We got oh, that's open. That's open on a Sunday morning. Right, so we've got a few more modern shops there on the left ahead of me. Wolverhampton Street is here down here on the right. We'll go and have a quick look down here, shall we? Where we've got an old signage there, J. Hollins, jeweller established 1804 and a pawnbroker. And the Shrewsbury Arms next door. She's brightly coloured, isn't she? Orange and gold. And we've got the car parking wardens out here on a Sunday morning here. And is he going to pick this car? Yes, this car's going to get a ticket, look. Hey. Oh no, not. He looked at it. She looked at it and walked off. Oh, that was definitely going for a ticket then. Been on double yellow lines and all. That bank's having a bit of a makeover here on the corner. Not much down Warhampton Street, was there really? They're making their way up the hill, these wardens, look. They never used to work Sundays, did they? Oh, this one's good. This one's going to get a ticket, yeah. He's parked in a loading bay, it looks like. Here he goes, look. Right, just a quick shout out to a couple of people I met at the Aldi shop in Albury, of all places. I did a video on the opening of the new Aldi store in Albury a couple of months back, and I met Andrew and Maxine. Andrew actually has got his own channel, you know, on YouTube channel, Andrew Chi Osborne. He's a Chi energy specialist and a practitioner, and he's got a few short videos on there chronicling many aspects of PTSD, and this is due to a harrowing experience he actually went through. So check his channel out if you can. He has a lot of inspirational and motivational short videos on there that I'm sure could be of help to many people, and he's also an author of a couple of books which shows how you can find solace and strength in martial arts and how to confront your inner demons. And I've put a link in my description of both his YouTube channel and his books on Amazon, so check them out if you can. Anyway, we're in Union Street and this is the Banksy. We've got Pepe's Piri Piri on the corner. And if we just go a short distance along here in Union Street, we can see this controversial former England football manager. His name is Sam Allardyce, and he's just appeared overnight here eating a bag of orange chips. And I don't know if Sam Allardyce was always famous for eating orange chips, but he's depicted here as eating a bag of chips. I don't know if they do orange chips actually in the town centre of Dudley. I know of one or two places nearby, but not actually in the town as far as I'm aware. Back in the day, of course, Sam Allardyce was known as Big Sam due to his many health problems. I don't suppose he stands on street corners these days eating a bag of orange chips. But anyway, and the chips bad for you? I don't know, it's perhaps what they cook them in these days. Sam Allardyce was approached to comment, and he said he was quite thrilled to have his image depicted here in Union Street in Dudley. There you go. Well, Banksy hasn't claimed it yet, hopefully, but at the moment it remains a bit of a mystery who the artist of this particular portrait is. Anyway, as I said, if you want to see it, it's here in Union Street in Dudley, and there's a pub ahead of me, the Cask, what's it called? Victoria Lounge, or the Ye Old Foundry. I think that used to be a pub as well, didn't it, on the corner there, look. I can just make out the word bottle on there on the corner of King Street. I'll just make my way back up here now in King Street. I did a video of King Street as well a while back. But I just want to show you how the metro is progressing here in the town, because most of you know there is a link, a new metro link opening, I believe, later this year, in 2025, although it's been put back a few times now, so who knows when it will officially open. But I think it's coming from Wensbury Town, or near Wensbury Town, and it will join here in Dudley Town. And the idea of the project is when it's completed here, they will begin work on a new link from Dudley Town to the Meadow Hill Shopping Centre. I'm not sure if that's actually been passed as such, but that's the idea anyway. And here we've got a pottery shop on the corner, wood crafts, some furniture store, and good old Roy Jevons music. He's been there donkey's years, hasn't he? Yeah, I actually know, you know what, I've never actually been in his store. I've seen it many a times. I used to play a keyboard, a Technics keyboard. I used to knock a tune, one or two tunes out, but I was never really that very good. But I think Roy Jevons is into selling a lot of different types of guitar. Look at the state of this place here, Sharif and Sons, it's huge. The whole half the length of this shopping area. Look how many watermelons we got. Somebody likes watermelons, don't they? Bags and bags of charcoal here. More watermelons up this end. Pineapples. $1.79 a kilo. No, $1.19 for a kilo. I don't know if that's cheap or not. And then of course we've got all these bags of onions, 4 kilo bags of onions. Curries are not for me. I think when I were younger I didn't mind a curry. But nah, I can't stand all these spices and, well, the hot spices anyway. Okay, this is Flood Street now. And this is where we'll end our little jaunt around the centre of the town, and I just want to show you now, because it's more or less finished this end, I think. I still think there's bits and pieces to do, but the whole track bed now is laid all down here. Look, you can see, if I can get out into the middle here, if we look down the bottom you can see the terminus of this particular metro line just down there, look. Where you can see the shelters, and then from that point onwards I believe it will be going to Meadow Hill, but we'll have to see about that one. But it's all been it's been a very long project, this, and it seems to be now it's finally coming to an end. Okay folks, so there you have it. Is it a Banksy? Well, he hasn't claimed it. You can check his website out and see if he has claimed it yet, but I doubt if it's a Banksy. But nevertheless, having a picture of Sam Allardyce there just mysteriously appearing overnight here in the town, I'm sure it's going to bring the crowds in to have a look at this fantastic piece of artwork that's just appeared in Union Street here in Dudley. I don't think so. Well, who knows, it might not. But anyway, Sam Allardyce was a very controversial figure, wasn't he? He was a manager of West Bromwich Albion for a short time, and then he had an even shorter stint as manager of England before he was sacked controversially. But anyway, orange chips, though. You can't beat orange chips. We'll leave it at that, and if you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and hit the notification bell for new videos. I'll see you on the next one.